Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna play Escape Line, and there Yandere dating sim fan on style. That is a FNAF Fangame. With an AU. Let's begin. Sounds of the waves. Leaf, sand, shadows of seabirds in the distance. Wait, where's this? I must be dreaming. Must be. All limp, no strength at all. Head is dizzy, like it's wrapped in a fog. What's going on? I'm gonna go with whatever, keep sleeping because it has a little moon. Exhale, inhale. You close your eyes and let the salty breeze brush against your cheeks. Have to admit, this really is a comforting place. If a resort were built here, it would probably be very popular. Oh, scenery, nice scenery, yeah. Half awake, half asleep. A burst of singing vaguely floated. The soreness in the neck seems to have quietly eased. The tide sounds like a jealous lullaby. In a day, something cold was suddenly stuffed into your mouth. Salty. Then a chill comes over your lips, and something flexible, cold gel pulses away your teeth. Mouth is filled. A mix of fleshy, soft stuff is pushed into the throat. Are you fish? Gulp, gulp, you saw it unconsciously. What? Wait. What are you doing to me? Ah! Your teeth close up and down as if you bitten something. Slippery like a tongue. It's been kissing me. Huh? It's like, okay. You're very handsome, but what were you doing? Oh, wow. It's like trying to hide me. Everything went black. The cold weather over the ankles again and again. Still weak limbs, still dizzy mind. A strong bout of dizziness strikes, the brain drowses again. Half asleep and half awake. Seems to hear it singing. Who's singing? A siren? Okay, I've been watching Percy Jackson season 2. I say it's a lot different than the first one, which is a little bit more story accurate to the Lightning Thief, but I just got for the siren part. How much time has passed? You vaguely feel some cool, soft touch brushing your cheek over and over again. Okay, sun? So, can't move. The eyes were bored. Body was unnaturally heavy, and the limbs could not move as they were tied to a boulder. Am I in the sea? In a trance, your soul catches a wisp of a soft singing. I think sirens. Gradually, you feel your limbs relax. Your body regains control of your body. Morning, sleepyhead. A voice as clear as bright as a lark in the morning, with a soft ending revealing the owner's full joy in this moment. Open your eyes slowly. Ah, beautiful. As soon as you open your eyes, you met with a yellow face looking at you peacefully. It's only then that you realize your neck is resting on something cold and soft. If you turn your head a little, you're almost sure you kiss its belly. That's very handsome. I would. It looks at you curiously. In its view, you look like a pitted deep sea fish. Your eyes were wide open, almost bulging out of their sockets, yet not a trace of virtuality could be found. All that remained was a complete confusion and emptiness. That laughter is soft and short and soft, with a breathy sound, like some kind of pleasant chip sliding from its lips into your ears. What a beautiful sound. Although you're not fully conscious, at least this proves that there's no problem with your hearing or vision. The fin-like stretcher of the ear, ruffles like garlands adored in the face, as bright as the sun. It's definitely not human. Oh, what was your first clue? Hello? Hello, beautiful fish. You're so charming. Did you save me? Something's off. Oh, I'm gonna go. Hello, beautiful fish. You're so charming. Did you save me? Because you want to be my little mermaid to my Prince Eric? OMG. Big, beautiful. Wow. Is that Finn's? Siren? Or a mermaid? Or both? Was she the one taking care of me just now? Am I the one who fell into the water? Oh, Mamma Mia. Fairy tales are real. I don't think this is a mermaid. I think this is a merman. Not human. Anyway, let's propose first. Beautiful. You feel like you're gonna die from a racing heart. Like heart attack? You feel like you're starting to hyperventilate. You weep from her body. Get down on one knee and carefully cup her sexy, big paws in both hands, giving it a polite kiss. You promise you didn't get drool on it. Gasping, hello, my savior. Gosh, you're so beautiful. How should I call you? My mermaid? If lucky, you can I invite you to a date? You feel like the heat of your face could make Mount Fuji erupt. But at least for tonight, you have to go on a date with this beauty. It senses your joy and excitement, expresses its joy, singing like the afternoon sun to make you feel relaxed and happy too. I'm Maro. Dragarin Ruskrig, also mermaid, or more cleverly, you feel a little chill run down your spine. Siren, that's a much cuter Siren, that's a much cuter pronunciation. I prefer when humans call me that, especially when they greet me. Sirens are... Did you want to listen to... what? Did you want to know what actual siren is? You wore me into, to you and then you eat me? Answer your question 100 times. I don't feel bored, my little cloud bubble man. You feel his fingertips skimming over you like a snowflake landing on the tip of your nose, so cool that you can't help but scrunch your neck back down. I do have something for you, but now is not the time, naughty little human. She emphasizes the word human, which is a little subtle, but she's really beautiful. We don't even know their gender. Madam? I mean, your name or something. Such a nickname or something. You just wanted to pour out your name first, but you couldn't remember it at all. It's just failed connection to the server. Connection, correct. He laughed softly, his tail fin waving pleasantly in the water. I'm gonna say, in the human terms, male is more appropriate. Got it. He suddenly moved closer, his fingertips brushing against your ear, if at all, with a tantalizing warmth in his voice. Don't worry, my little sweet Finn. It's never an offense as long as you're the one asking the questions. The atmosphere was a bit awkward, but no matter, it's just nice to strike up a conversation with a beauty. Name game again? So please, first, and then I will consider revealing my real name. How should I call you, cutie? He's starting to fight back. You fort master, you can't lose. Alright, although I can't recall my name at once, just minutes after meeting you, I have long felt that we have spent centuries together. Does that mean you're the one I'm meant to be with? His face remained bland as a rippling surface of the water. As if in the rippling surface of the water. Only the sky blue's ears, fins, and flutter like the tips of leaves brushing by a breeze. Can't such a flirting style make him blush? Feeling his gaze, you feel like you are the prey. I think we are the prey. He's not entirely human. He looks you up and down again and again, as if confirming the truth of your words. Darling, creature does not fall under the definition of human. Wow, he's so strict. He's so sexy. Is your little brain not working again? He cocked his head, his ear fins swaying gently with his laughter. What am I going to do with you? Does it still hurt? How much do you remember? His fingertips are very lightly beside your temples, like a feather, and his voice is suddenly lowered with a little bit of resignation. If you lose the memory related to me alone, I would be sad that even the tail fin lost its luster. He pulls a crumbled notepad out of nowhere and waves it in front of your face. Between the papers loomed a notepaper with flesh of writing, the edges of which still showed traces of having been soaked by seawater. Look, he winkled, his tone brisk and intent. Someone owed me a date. If I can make it up, I might be able to forget my sadness for that little bit. He puts his hands over his chest as if heartbroken, and pretends to sob for a moment, then laughs softly and knocks you on the head. He's obviously smiling happily. Clenched the notebook excitedly. It's the moment your fingertips brush the pages of the book, that you finally seized by the waves of panic. The mind is really empty. You scrutinize the notebook in your hand, and the name filled in the corner has long been bored by water stains. Try making out the bored handwriting. Why, because I'm being lazy. Hold the notepad tightly in both hands and feel its heavy presence. Your restless soul seems to be gradually calmed down by this familiar touch and peace of mind. You open your notebook, and a cowhide yellow sticky note sits out of it. Might share with the gladness of savoring the quarry, sun eternal. It was clearly not part of the notebook itself, and when it was turned over, there were a few lines written on it in a crooked manner. Might share with the gladness of savoring the quarry. Censure is sun eternal. Run your fingers over the yellow page. Run your fingers over the yellow page. Okay. The blurry handwriting on it seems to be still salty from the sea. Just then you catch the glimpse of a very faint smile sweeping across the sun's face. The smile was not as bright and open as before, but like moonlight through the shallow sea, gentle and restrained. His ears' fins stretched gently backwards, as far as your eyes can see, as if pushed by a silent tidal wave. He did speak, but the tips of his fins fluttered slightly, as if they were whispering. It's as if the piece of paper had touched a time that only he could remember. Son? A joyful chirp responds to you. Okay, thank you, my wifey Sonny. I thought he said he was male. Wife, I knew you were my destined love. Why else would you have saved me? You could hold back your hot heartbeat and rush to hug his chest. Wait, he doesn't seem to have nipples, licking and rubbing at the star mark on his chest. Oh, his beautiful tail maintained a beautiful continuous flusher. At the edges of his ear fins trace a slow, graceful curved motion defined by the visible envelopes. Wait, were you a nerd before? Whatever else. At least he seems happy, and more compliments to the beautiful world be worth it. Even though you lost your memories and have been stranded on a desert island, you can't remember what happened before. But with a beautiful fish wife, what a deal. Pretty sure he said he was male though. What if he can tear me to pieces? Pretty sure anything can tear me to pieces. Death under the pink flowers. Being a ghost is romantic. Totally worth it. It's not that bad. You pat your stomach, not feeling hungry, and there are only a few tiny cuts on your skin, already scraped over. The torso and limbs are also intact. Crossed hips, churned neck, twisted buttocks, and stretched waist. The joints are fine. The white gold siren is looking at you with a smile. The look was like a human watching his own little pet chasing and biting his own tail with amusement and a bit of teasing. You sit. You still can't believe it. Why aren't you hungry at all? Could it be because of dehydration or extreme hunger? You started hallucinating? You're about to open your mouth to ask questions when suddenly a small white figure gazes son's fishtail and flashes past you in the corner of your eye. Oh, a little crab. You can't help but lunge forward, only to be gently stopped by the golden tail fin. In the next second, instantly like a wombat, you wrap your arms and legs around his smooth, warm tail. Sun chuckled, lifting you steadily, like holding up a naughty kid, carefully holding your collar with one hand so that you won't fall into the sand. Good nest, my little shell. It's still small. Let it go home. His voice rippled with indulgence. Moon fed you a lot of cooked fish in the wee hours of the morning. Why are you so hungry so soon? He inclined his head slightly, and his ear fins flickered involuntarily, as if he were trying to think of something. Are you trying to get me to hunt for you? Just for you? He suddenly drew near, a bright, watery light in his eyes. His tone and voice leapt with joy. My little starlight, I'm going to grab the biggest, freshest delicacy back for you. Seeing that he's really going to rush into the sea, with a swing of his tail, you scramble forward and try to pull his wrist. Wait a minute, don't go yet. Your fingertips fail to grasp his wrist, but instantly slide over the gills of his chest, touching his wrist and stomach, where the skin is delicate and slightly open, unfamiliar and soft to the touch. His entire body pauses momentarily, looking down to where you touched him. A telltale blush quickly spread across his cheeks. I hear wedding bells right here, even the scales on the side of his neck seeming to glow. Wow, at least not yet. At least not. Wow, Wyan. I think we touched something we shouldn't have. His voice grew softer, almost melting into the sound of waves. Or that we should have. We haven't taken the pledge yet. It's a whisper, but it's clear it makes your ears burn. You jerk your hand back. God, where the heck did you just touch? Well, it was definitely wedding bells ringing. Calm down, calm down. Son, ask Son seriously. Enough fussing. It's time to calm down and ask about the response. Yippee. Come on, Wyan. Try to find out how to get some more clues out of the siren. Son, are you going to play a quiz game? Come on. His tail flickered, and his ear fins stretched out presently, his scales floating with a fine golden glow. Oh, been predicted. Yesterday. It was a big storm last night. You drowned. Moon dragged you from the deep water before tide, and even waken. Poor little moonfish. He's exhausted, so now it's the turn of amble old Sunny to take care of you. Oh, you're gonna share me? He has been robbed again, and it seemed somewhat familiar. Name has come up, so I'm your friend, and we appreciate and are deeply attached to each other. You're my little starburst, the spiral bone of the tail fin. Friend and the yellowfish face is from me, visibly flat in its mouth. His tone vaguely gritted, but he still tried to maintain his patience. My little nest, my darling. With me, don't think it's enough. And what you want here. Oh, Tide, you really completely forgotten about our bond. His petal-like ruffles flung out in a beautiful wave with a dramatic sway. Yeah, sorry, son. I really forgot a lot of things. Very sorry. Oh, no. I'm the one who's a heartbreaker. But why am I drowning at night? We're in a ship. The soul didn't resist his statement, and now the only thing left to judge the truth of his words is your intuition. He's still there, glaring at you. The puffy, it's absolutely kind of cute. Puffing is kind of cute. You can't help but reach out and gently cup his face, pressing your own forehead against his forehead in a silent reassurance. I'm really sorry, son. Call me Sunny. Sunny, forgive me. I can't think of many things. Help me, okay? He wagged his tail unhappily, but eventually accepted your intimacy and petting. Ask about the notebooks. You sit in the shade of the tree, and the coconut tree beside you generously casts shade and contributes its full fruits. Just as a single, easy stroke of orange claw conveniently landed a chip away at the top of the coconut. One hand caresses the yellowish white fins of the siren, while the other holds a sip of the sweet coconut milk. This wild fish, which is several times bigger than you, is now laying on your lap and letting you pet it, as if it were a tamed cat. I think it's tamed Yandere. Okay, this is Yandere. It feels familiar. It seems to have happened long ago. Sun yawns lazily and rolls over to expose her belly, looking like she's enjoying the sunbathing. I'm still kind of confused because since male was appropriate, and we still kept calling them she. Gulping down the coconut water in one gulp, you hold up your notebook, pulling out the cowhide yellow sticky note inside, and slap Sun on the forehead. This This note is my handwritten invitation. He trailed off with a hymn of aggravation. In your human terms, that would be considered a date request, right? What happened to them? Did we go eat? What happened then? Did we go eat? No. His ear fins dropped slightly. A grudge roined in his tone. The flood of accidents washed away all cornerstones. I was obviously so looking forward to. I waited for you for free whole tides in the sea and flowers. You never came. The more he spoke, the softer his voice became, like a forsaken wave vaguely roaming the beach. Fortunately, destiny is tyrant enough. He raised his head suddenly, and his eyes flushed. The humans abandoned you and didn't let the tin ship take you away from me. Okay, but the tin ship was a Titanic, thank you. All jokes aside. What does Moon have to do with me? Why did he save me? Long silence. He even pretends to be asleep, but he peeks at you with one eye half open. Well, it looks like this thread is fruitless for now. The bottom left corner of the notebook cover has words. Simplicity Cottage. So special. That was probably the brand. Does it sound like a name of organization or a name of a building? Or the manufacturer of this notebook? I'm gonna say it's the manufacturer of the notebook. Abandoned? And what happened between you and others? And the word rolls makes you care a lot. I have a feeling we were shipwrecked. Ask about rolls. Rolls, what's the meaning? You mention it many times, I kind of care. The waves come up to the beach at the right time, kiss your ankles, and then quietly retreat, taking the fine sand with them, waving a tiny flower-colored shell at your feet. Look, the tide is welcoming you, he said softly with a singing rhythm in his voice. Sun caresses the top of your hair and hums an eternal song. His demand returned to the calmness and indifference of the first encounter, as if raging motions of a moment ago had never occurred. He just gently holds you up to his fin like a small fish, and then continues to moan indirectly in his breath, as natural as his breath. The moon is coming up. Now we're gonna have to go with something's off. You popped up like a scared little animal and broke free from its arms. The sound counterforce of standing up makes you slip and fall into the sand as if you accidentally kicked something over. It seemed to be paper and pages. The expression of the creature before your eyes visibly became tense. It tries to jump up and catch those flying pages, but the strong, predatory tail is now the biggest obstacle. The fin pages are rolled up by the sea breeze and eventually fall to the surface. Oops, sorry. In a few seconds, when you were half sitting on the sand, it had already retrieved the paper that had fallen into the sea. Unfortunately, it had already soaked it into a pulp and rotted between its sharp fingers. You feel a sudden drop in the air pressure around you. It turned around. Claws. Your temples are twitching. Your heart beats faster and louder, beating faster and louder. You keep distance. Must keep a distance. It's not human. You can never be its dinner. It can never fall in love with us. It likes us. Its webbed claws grab your wrist and you subconsciously dodged. Sharp fingertips make several long, bloody cuts on your arm. Run. Gosh. Damn. Driven by adrenaline, you panic. The sand underfoot is not stable at all. 1 foot down. But on the ground. Kinda rhymes. I'm screwed. You stagger to your feet, scrambling for a crease in the reef, trying to hide yourself. You can feel it watching. It just watches. It just smiles and watches you run, watches you hide, watches you cower in fear between the rocks, because it knows it could catch you any second. You force yourself to think back calmly before you finally notice the lower half of its glittering bright yellow, the fish fins and long tail. Fish tails. It flickered its tail gracefully, stretching its body and gently clearing its throat. The singing, the familiar melody, the previous singing, it was singing? It is a siren after all. A soft melody smooths your beating heart, and your violent panting slowly subsides. Even hiding behind a rock, you could still feel its gaze. The soul caught in fear, but caught by the song, remained relentless. Damn fish, it's trying to control me. Monster. Only because I've been watching Percy Jackson. I have to say monster. It's a monster. It has fins and a tail. It's a siren after all. Is it a siren or a mermaid? Siren. It's a mythical creature. It's not within your current knowledge. Although you don't know why it didn't kill you just now. It clearly had a chance. Was it trying to play cat and mouse? What a bad taste. The wound on your hand, it's so deep that it almost shows bones. Heck, it's already cruel to start. Trying to remember the last few hours. Damn, mind goes blank. Your mind goes blank. Who am I? Damn. Was it singing? Did it do it? Little shell. I was careless just now. Can you forgive me? The song becomes clearer and clearer. What do you want? What to do? We made a promise. I waited for you for so long. You're the one who didn't show up for the appointment. Bad shell, bad shell. The singing, something's wrong. That's completely off tune because I'm the one singing, not the same as the previous one. Are you still choosing to leave me? The body's starting to look wrong. The eyes are hazy. Forward. Go out. Go find it. Damn it. Even humans have to keep their promises. Not so? Come out, little fish. The song's closer. You lean down and grab a sharp edged piece of gravel and crunch it into your palm. A cold touch into your flesh as if it were the only weapon you could hold on to in this chaos. The singing stopped. See its claws. Resist. Why so rough? Did it just kill me? The stone spins through the air in a part of air, and before it hits the ground, you feel a pair of sharp hands penetrate your body. In the afterglow, you see an expression called regret seem to float across the creature's face. I definitely think it regrets that. If we die, singing. My little nest, my dear, don't die. The siren's front of you was so sad. He could hardly breathe in the water, even though he can breathe in the water. He held his forehead with one hand and faded in a dramatic posture, mourning his dead lover. Pfft, spits out a bunch of bubbles. It wasn't until he heard his exaggerated wail that quietly shifted from keeping your eyes tightly shut to half opening one eye and peeking in at his comical stream performance. Can't help it, permanency is so boring. Wait, what did you do? I thought you killed me. Can't go to shore and not allowed to catch big fish. Teasing them has become your greatest pleasure lately. You lie quietly among the coral reefs, your hands resting gently on your belly, not wanting to be less restricted. Revived so soon? Wait. Am I dead or alive? In the afterglow, you catch a glimpse of the siren folding his arms and singing a mournful song. The evolved gills on your neck translate the messages in the sound waves. Your silly lover was recounting all the beautiful moments from your previous life, and cursing his brother Moon with all his might. Did Moon kill us? Who told him to seek you out and sport a new island last night without bringing him along? Oh, my beloved, my little nest. No. My shining jewel, how could you just leave me like this? His tail fin swung fiercely in the water, stirring up a clump or two of coral, as if to make them march us for you. Sun covers his chest like a heartache, and with his last ounce of strength, he crushes a few pieces of seaweed floating around you with his bare hands. That's all really strange. I could do it with my teeth. Letting the debris fall around your face like a funeral prey. Just then, an innocent sea turtle slowly swam by. Sun instantly explored and gently labeled it as a murdering accomplice. His usual coolness and possession has disappeared, and now he's become a widow, pouring out his grief to the whole universe. You really want Moon to see what he looks like. Unfortunately, Sun never lost his composure in front of his younger brother, saying that he wanted to maintain his manistry as the older brother. So funny. He took advantage of the moment. He turned around to perform and quickly slipped out the coral reef when you were hiding, grabbing the soft gills of his neck. Sunny, you're so cute. You are too cute. Sun giggled and tangled with you, his gold scales shining again with you, contrasting with the previous dull tones. A few months ago, even since he found out about your memory loss, Sun has been acting very serious. Today, he's finally laughed. Listening to Moon was a real thrill that time. You were you were abandoned by humans, and you were unfortunately killed. It was Sunny who fought, desperate to break through the siege and carry your body out. I highly doubt that. Although the soul was damaged and all the memory was lost, unfortunately, there was no mistake in the restriction summary. He didn't lack arms or legs, and he took this opportunity to swore to officially become a lifelong companion with Sunny. So this is good in, even though Tekwe died. By now, you long since left your old waters and are officially settled in your new one, awaiting the birth of your little siren. Legs. Why did that word just pop into your head? It's his good end. He has the good end. We just have the bad end. That's weird. Aren't you a siren growing up? No, we weren't. Only terrestrial creatures have legs, don't they? Well, the little mermaid got legs. That's what Moon said. Sun said the same thing. Sun keenly noticed a trace of confusion flashing across your face. But he only laughed softly and tenderly brushed his red fingertips over the gills on the side of her neck, where there were always a dull ache, tearing pain that often woke you up late at night, as if they never belonged to you. Does it hurt again, my little nest? Is it the flow of the water here that's making you uncomfortable? Let's go home, my little shell. Be one transformed. Okay, I think that is our bad end, but his good end. Ooh, looks like the feeling of becoming a small fish. Anyway, congratulations on reaching the first bad end of this game. It's debatable. It's a good end for him. I am the okay. And that was Escape Line. If you like my content, please consider subscribing if you already. Comment down below and liking the video. I'll see you guys next time.